So a lot of people wanted me to make a whole list of like champion matchups for Yone, so I finally did, and I compiled it into 5 tiers. So the first tier being hardest, only 1, 2, 3. We have 6 champions in here. This is the hardest. As soon as I see these champs locked in, I'm like, oh my god. Akali is right now my permaban. I haven't seen Akali in the past like 8 months. But yeah, these champions are really, really hard in lane. They have a lot of poke, they have a lot of burst, and even outside of lane, if they're even with you, they kind of just like run you down. Like Akali and side lane, Riven and side lane. If you're even, it's still really, really hard. So that's what makes someone the hardest. And enemy favored is gonna be, some of these lanes are as hard as the hardest tier. Like Vex, for example, is just as hard as Corki, in my opinion. But the thing is, after you get Bork and like you're even in the side lane, it's much, much easier to deal with, right? So like Vex, Pantheon, Renekton, Yasuo, if you're even or like slightly ahead in after lane, you could just like run them down very easily, and there's more counterplay in the lanes. Like example being like Renekton, I think there's way more counterplay to Renekton than like let's say a Kennen. Melee matchups that just have more counterplay. So it's still enemy favorite. You have to play super well, but if you play them perfectly, a lot more manageable than the hardest. Then we have skill or even. Not many lanes are skill even, but yeah, a lot of these lanes are still really hard. They are not as bad as the enemy favorite. You have to play like perfectly, but like, let's say example for Victor. Victor is a very even lane. He shouldn't ever die, but you shouldn't ever die, and then eventually you just outscale with Bork. So yeah, I think like enemy favored, but the laning phase is gonna be a lot easier. And then after you get your Bork, it just becomes very, very easy. But yeah, don't get me wrong. In these lanes, if you die once, like the Kiana, you can easily go 0-10. But if you play it well, it's definitely gonna be a lot easier than like a bunch of these matchups up here. So definitely still even. And the Yone favorite lanes. These lanes are going to be lanes that Yone has the edge, and if you play them perfectly, there's nothing really the enemy can do. Whereas like the skill and even lanes, even if you play, let's say, Victor matchup, Lissandra matchup perfectly, I think they can easily just like go even with you. And yeah, but like let's say example like Mundo, if you play the lane perfectly, there's nothing he can really do. Same with like Cassante. But yeah, in these matchups too, if you misplay even a little bit like against Tryndamere, he will snowball against you. But fundamentally, Yone counters these champions if you use your W and E and kite properly. And lastly, the easy lanes. These lanes are just, there's only 5 of them, but a lot of these aren't even like mid laners. Like you don't really see Seraphine, you don't really see Zillion mid. These are the lanes where it's just like you can't lose no matter what. As long as you have your mouse and keyboard plugged in, it's going to be pretty hard to lose these lanes as Yone, even if you don't play them perfectly. Yeah, so here's the whole list. I'm gonna put this on my Yone Bible too. We already have 6 people subscribed to it, but yeah, if you want all of this information just on the tip of your fingers instead of like going into my TikTok, plus in addition to all of this and every single one of these matchups that you see here, a whole guide on all of them. It shows you what runes to take, a whole paragraph, the difficulty, all of it, and videos coming soon. So yeah, if you appreciate this information on this and you want a whole in-depth of all of it, make sure to subscribe to the Bible. I already have 6 people subscribed to it, and I just came out with it. Yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions about the matchups in the comments below.